requests can create connection. Have you ever been in this situation when a friend asks you for help, whatever it is for, and you are so grateful, so appreciative by the request because you were flattered, you were chosen, but also because this gives you the opportunity to contribute to your friend's happiness. Requests express what someone can do for you to make your life wonderful. What does it mean? It means it works in the other way around. Every time you are asking someone to do something for you, you are giving them the opportunity to contribute to your happiness and to meet your precious needs. Now, quick integrity check. If you ask your children not to have phones or computers or toys at the dinner table, make sure yours is not there either. Make sure when you are making a request, you are honoring it in return. Another example could be if you ask your friend or your partner to stop interrupting you when you're speaking, make sure you're not doing the same in return. Now, condition for success. Let go of the outcomes. Whenever we have done our checklist and all the lights are green before making our request, and we are in this space where we're excited to share our request with the other because it means giving this opportunity for the other to contribute to our happiness, we need to let go of the outcome. We need to create this space for the other to react the way they want, regardless of what your expectations are. Now, that doesn't mean it's easy, because most of the case, if you have a clear request, well, you're expecting some results in return. So have compassion for the part of yourself who are attached to the outcomes and see what happens. You may be surprised by how life is full of beautiful surprises, and how when you are asking for a specific result, well, you may receive an even bigger result.
So by letting go of the outcome, you create a new space, an empty vessel for better outcomes to come. But when you are too attached energetically, you don't free some space for better solution for you, better results for you. So thank you, Aurélie. So now let's be very concrete.
Yes.
What are the criteria for a clear and a doable request? It's not that complicated. So as you see, let's be clear, the request is made to a specific person. What? It describes in detail the action to be performed. When? It includes a time frame. It's not like, okay, can you do that when you're available one day? No, if you want it to be done on Tuesday, ask it for Tuesday. So be very specific.
Tuesday by 7 p.m.
Exactly. Why? The reason for the request is clear. Example, imagine at work, you need a very important document. So you ask a colleague, could you produce that document, the feedback from the meeting for tomorrow, because I care, for tomorrow at 5 p.m., because I care to have it
prior to my conversation with our boss.
Exactly. So now we see why the reason for the request is clear. It is important for you. It has a time frame. You request it to your colleague, so a specific person, and what? To produce the feedback, to write the feedback of the meeting you just had. And how? Ask directly and consider the listener's feeling. What does it mean to consider the listener's feeling? If you have time tonight, if you're not too tired from your day, could you produce that document for me tomorrow, for tomorrow? So you consider the listener's feeling. You don't impose something and you ask him or her directly. When the request is made, the listener can either agree, so this is fantastic, you'll be happy, can ask for clarification. So I invite you to have a body disposition of openness when the other person asks for clarification. The other person can also negotiate the time frame and also decline. So you might not be happy. I invite you to be willing to hear all those possible answers from the person. So agree, more clarification, negotiate, or decline. So it's not easy. It's true. So take a deep breath. Whenever you make the request, take a deep breath so you allow yourself to be open to any answers.
So those criteria are a few ideas that you can put in place in order to be heard. But what is even more important is that it will help you honor yourself. It will help you make you feel great. Why? Because you are doing the best you can, the max you can, in order to be heard, in order to share your talent, share your voice. And when we are doing the best we can at all times, we are always rewarded, whatever the result and the outcome may be after that clear and doable request.
And wherever it is known or unknown.